One feeble that joy, Biafra, recovery, and all carry a man on. One feeble that joy, Biafra, recovery, and all carry a man on. One name, Biara, Biafra, Biara, here where they again, brother. Senator, Biara, Biafra. Biafra, Absolute Biara, Nabataya, here where they again, brother. Oh, Vanille, Yala, Biafra, can you get it to put it? Asimo, Vanille, Yala, Biafra, can you get it to put it? Oye forono dibo, Messia yemase, Masena modical, Ike. Obiago, Chobu, Bonabo, Pologon, Obonya to put in Holo, Pologo. Yes, so. Arise and shine. Oh, now is it going there? Here we go.
Nekwenda Musa Biara, Simon Ekpa have gone forever and you are here. Ewu, keep on commenting here. Oga Megivam Nanya. Oh na. Nobody, even this would not hear now comment. This is a man that gone forever. All gone on your generation will hear that forever. Oh nah. My brother Sumodo, thank you so much for this wonderful song. I'm going to continue this song. This music is released by our brother Sumodo. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, anywhere you are watching from. Please, is my voice audible? Can you hear me? Ofwa Musa Bianeba, Sina, entire generation, ya nana forever. Onye na azogen dukiso nana forever. That is why you people are grabbing everything. Onazo, azo ngebono. Good morning, my wonderful people. Anywhere in the world you are watching this program. This is Linda's TV show. Today I decided to come here for us to interact, for us to air our mind. So this is an interaction section, and also I want people with brain, people who can, tell us how to move forward, what we need. I didn't come here to gossip. I didn't come here to discuss about anybody, but rather let us put our hearts together. So there is a link I pasted here in the comment section. If you want to contribute, you can click on the link. I will bring you in. Please, like I said before, if you come here and start discussing about anybody, I will remove you. I don't gossip. I'm not interested in gossip. Gossip cannot bear any fruit. Rather, it will create more problems. Just like I have not started one butterfly from nowhere came here to write that Nana forever. What has Simon Ekpa done to you? Somebody who is, look at what is happening in Anambra State today. I don't know if you people have heard the news where people went to get bag of rice. This is how they lost their life. Is it the kind of country you have? Because they are giving you money. Anything you want, you eat. What about the poorest of the poor? This is the people Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is fighting for. They are not fighting for you. They are not causing. They are not fighting for you. Just to go and look for what they will eat this Christmas. They went to, this thing happened in Okija. I believe most of you might have seen it. They went there. Because you are not among them. Because in a fifi in a rich for no to iburi tiena food to gina agari. Look at the families of this over 40 people are wana ndi garibu rice. Na Anambra Okija. This thing is happening this morning. Ichiji abiaba na Simon Ekpa alala forever. That is why Onuji na azokasi everything. Nkita tabukwe ewu ahụ dere ihe ba nkita tag nkita ga-atag nkita ara tag tajisie goku tajisie generation goku. Is Simon Ekpa have gone forever. Gịnị ka Simon Ekpa mere gozuru oshi gozuru nwunye gị gozuru ọnwụ ga-egbu. The one that pains me the most is in all these things is our people. Our people be na-eme ọnụ na-aṅụrị. Unu na-aṅụrị na ejidere ya ka unu nwee ike na-ezu ori na-eme ndị mmadụ extort. Ebidobe program ịdị ebe a sị Simon Ekpa agala forever. All generation gị gara forever. And my condolence goes to the people that lost their life this morning while struggling to have food, while struggling to have the rice they will eat this Christmas. That is how they lost their life. Wish onye agapụta ebe a na nsa ya ahụ kwuru mmiri saa ya ahụ. Bịa ebe dere that Simon Ekpa have gone forever. Owo ọnwụ ga-egbugo, even ọnwụ ga-egbugo aglabe. Ndị wee kwesị n'ụwa ya biko. I welcome you all. This is why I said I don't want gossip here. I really don't want to talk about anybody. I am here so that you can put our ideas together. Biafra has been redeclared. What we are looking now is way forward. I don't want anybody to discuss about any person, whether you belong here or there. No, let's talk about way forward. So I welcome my two brothers here. Ejike, you are welcome. My beloved brother David Haba Channel, you are welcome. Please, Ejike, I will give you opportunity to speak.
Okay, ma. Okay. Good afternoon, ma. Are you hearing me?
Yes, I can hear you. I mute myself, but I can hear you, and I believe every other person can hear you.
Okay, ma. Good afternoon, Biafrans. Good afternoon, lover of freedom from here in Biafra land. I really based here in Biafra land. I'm very happy to be in your program this afternoon. I'm very, very happy. One of your fans. I've been following you for years, right from the time they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu. I've been following you and Biafra Unite. I can see my brother Jude. Yeah, I can see my brother. I've not seen him for years from America. Wow, very happy. I'm very happy. So, I've been following you for years. So since that time till now, till our PM emerged, so I now start following him. A time came when I wanted to, when this thing become tough, that time they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu and nobody could be able to talk. It was you that I used to hear your voice and the Biafra Unite. I used to hear your voice then. That's only two people that used to give me happiness and hope then till now. So I so much thank you for your good work. May God bless you and give you more strength in Jesus' name.
Amen. Thank you so much, my brother.
Yeah.
You forgot to mention Chick Survivor. Maybe because he changed his name. He has been a strong man, an honest man, and my brother Van Maxwell. What is this you wrote here? Imene baptism. Imene baptism. Iwumbu. Welcome. These are the people that stood firm, like you said. All these people you mentioned.
I know about David. I know him. I know Chief too.
He's the same person. David and Chooks, they are the same person.
Yeah.
Maybe because he cut his hair.
I so much thank you for all of you.
Thank you so much.
You are doing a lot of work. May God bless you all.
Thank you so much.
Bless our Nnamdi Kanu and our PM. May God bless.
Somebody is asking me if PM is released. I don't know. I don't know how to convey information to people that they will listen to. As we are here now, Mazi Simon Ekpa is watching us. Don't worry, very soon you will see him. Like that bird, Obaran Nefen and Sibiare Babia, they hear now Mahio, Oge Mayavam Nanya, Oga Funo at the end of the door, Yama Wonye Furu no ga forever. Because
those people that is talking nonsense now, any day Biafra will come fully. You will see, it's those people now that will drag the Biafra with you. I am telling you the truth. I know them. I know so many of them. It's them that will come and drag the Biafra, drag position for you. You that is suffering for years. I know them of them. And some of them, they used to collect money. I know some of them here. I'm here in Biafra land. I know them one by one. There's nothing that's happening here that I don't know. Right from 2017, where the first time they kidnapped Nnamdi Kanu, I was here. I know here. My friends live in Abia State. Then school, which those people massacre all the Biafran that is praying in that school. National High School, Aba, Patakot Road. That is where that thing happened. I was there live. And after they did that thing, the day that they invaded the our Nnamdi house in Afaruku, Umuahia, the fighter jets moved from that Umuahia to Aba. Just turn all the whole of Abia State. Turn. and move on that day. Everybody were crying. Everywhere was under siege that period of time. But I thank God, Sha, for PM that has come this time around to change something. So let me just move on very fast. My opinion to move on this time around, I love every Biafrans. I love all our leaders, especially those ones that be working with our PM before they invited him for questioning. I love all of them. I love all of them. I love them and I love their work. To tell you the truth, I don't sleep while listening to them day and night. I never sleep. I make sure I listen to them. I make sure I follow everything that is happening. Even where I'm staying safe, my father, them that is inside village or side where they are, I'm the one that used to give them all of them information of what is happening. But I'm it's very unfortunate for what is happening this time around. I'm not happy with what is happening. So my opinion is I will beg Pastor Vam and beg Mazi Sonny Akbarawa and also beg Mazi Ogenkere. May them we know what they may be dragging may be their right or may be right, but we want to beg them. For me, I will apologize to them to calm down. Let them just submit everything that they need to submit to our chief of staff, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. May they just back down. We know when our PM come back, all those things will be settled. Every matter will be settled. So I'm just apologizing them. Like this time around now, nobody is talking about our soldiers inside bush. Nobody is asking them what is happening. I can see how this thing Musa is bragging mouth, how he's going to end sit at home. He has succeeded in bombarding all Biafra land. That is bragging how he's going to end sit at home. And currently now, nobody is even talking how about Nnamdi Kanu again online. Nobody is talking about our PM. Nobody is reporting what is happening in Biafra land. It's only few that is reporting what is happening in Biafra land. Nobody is reporting again. They are now focusing on themselves, fighting each other, which is not good. So I'm just pleading them for us to move on and not shame ourselves. Let them just relax and allow this woman to continue, our chief of staff. I can see for now, I've not seen anything wrong she have done. She have been trying, moving everything forward, making sure that the declaration will come, that will declare will come to reality. Please, I am begging them.
Mr. Chibuke, please mute yourself. Mr. Chibuke, please mute yourself so that there will be quietness.
Okay.
Not you. I mean, Mr. Chibuke.
Okay. So I'm just begging them, Pastor Vam and Maza Barawa and Mazi Ogenkere, let them just calm down, please, so that this woman will focus and push whatever thing she needs to push. Because I can see that without even telling anybody or telling me, I can see that our soldiers, they may be lacking something. But because of this division, may be the cause of it. So let them just relax and let's see what we can do and focus our mind for one place. That's my opinion.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I will allow David Herbert Channel to answer you this question because he knows what really is going on. So my brother David Herbert Channel, please can you answer him regarding what he said?
Can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes, you can hear you.
Very well. Okay. Thank you, my beloved sister Linda TV show. I can see my fellow comrade there, Bro Max. I salute you. I see my beloved brothers here on the platform. I welcome everybody. I say may Chukwu Abiyama continue to guide and protect all of us. Yes, it is good to see everybody once again on this our home. This is our home platform where we come to share views. Just as we all know, we are seeking for our own freedom. Each time we come to this platform, we don't come here to instigate violence. We do not come to preach hate. We don't come here for saga. Neither do we come here to attack any group, any religion, or race. Any place I go, I remind people of this. And in this platform, that is how it is. As we all know, we have come a long way. I will not come to begin to read the paper for you. It is something that we know where we are coming from. From Nnamdi Kanu, who fought earnestly and was kidnapped. They refused to release him, thinking that they're going to end Biafra, because that was why they kidnapped him. The purpose of kidnapping Nnamdi Kanu was to stop Biafra. Our Prime Minister Simon Ekpa took over, and he did everything he can, just as he told us that he will be the last man, and he is the last man. He led us until this moment that you and I are talking. The office of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa Njoko, is in charge. He succeeded in taking us to that declaration he was talking about. The redeclaration of Biafra has been done. Today, we are in the United States of Biafra. I want everybody in this platform to get that straight. We've passed through agitation. From agitation, we enter into the government in exile. From the government in exile, on the 29th of November, 2024, Biafrans flew from all over the world. They assembled in Lati, Finland, and the redeclaration of Biafra was done. From that moment onwards, we ceased to make use of bricks. We ceased to make use of bricking. Today, as we speak on this platform, as I speak as somebody from the United States of Biafra. That is how to get your recognition. Number one, recognize yourself that you have moved forward. If you are one of those who is still moving backward, you are still in bricking. Good luck. I don't have any problem with you, but I wish you good luck. Don't draw me back. After all, there are people who are still agitated. Even when we have redeclared Biafra, there are people who are still in agitation, and they told you that the only job they have is to sensitize and agitate. So if you also decide to remain in bricking, that you are not moving forward, you want to be stagnant, it is your own business. I don't have any problem with you. Don't draw us back, and we are not going back to yesterday. We are going forward, and forward will continue to go. Anybody that decides to stay behind, allow them. We know that the speed is not the same. But I want you to know that the man who is in charge, the office of the Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, is in charge, still in charge. We remain in charge until Biafra is fully restored on the ground. Declaration has been done. The restoration on the ground is what we are pursuing, and recognition. That is where we are. My main purpose of being here is to remind you where we are. If your own speed is slow, no problem. We know fingers are not equal. There are people who understand slowly. There are people who are fast. But in this very Biafra that we are seeing today, the man who is in charge, our Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of Biafra, he doesn't wait for anybody. His speed is excellent. If you cannot catch up with him, sorry, come slow as you can. Whenever you can be able to catch up, you catch up. We can meet in Biafra land. No problem. But to draw us back, it is impossible. It is forward ever and backward never. Everyone in this platform, remember, we have ceased to operate in that name called BRIGI, Biafra Republic Government in Exile. From the moment people flew from across the world with the vote that was casted, the referendum voting, more than 60 million. From the moment Biafra was declared, before the whole world televised, every one of us saw it. You saw the Deputy Prime Minister today, COS, interim, Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, you saw her there, make that declaration. Somebody who Mazi Simon Ekpa appointed by himself as a surrogate. Go back and read and watch that clip. Every time she made a statement, she said, on behalf of the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa. Everything she read in that very declaration, it was on behalf of Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. When it was time for Mazi Simon Ekpa to speak, she was called upon to speak on behalf of Mazi Simon Ekpa. Go and check the introduction. Go and watch the expert son of the collar, a man of 83 years old that broke the collar. Go and listen what he said about the COS, how he introduced her. When you watch carefully what transpired, you will not have confusion. But if you still have confusion, please hold your confusion until when you are okay. I don't have a problem with you. The government of Biafra have no problem with you. There is only one United States of Biafra. One, not two. There is only one. If anybody decides to establish any other thing to pursue freedom, there is no problem about it. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu himself said, if you know how you can get Biafra, go ahead and get it. But as long as you say you are fighting under United States of Biafra, you must fall behind Dr. Ngozi Orabweze, the Deputy Prime Minister today, because she is standing in for the Prime Minister, Prime Minister Mazi Simon Ekpa. And that is how he stands. It is not a thing of competition. There is no problem anywhere. The men on the ground, they are working under the United States of Biafra today. Every one of them know that from that moment declaration was made in Finland, everything falls behind the United States of Biafra. And every document we are using today bears United States of Biafra. If Biafra is going to be invited today in the United Nations by any country at all or any organization, they will request for United States of Biafra. The United States of Biafra today is no longer on social media. We are no longer on social media where you shout and cry and talk. No. Everything now is based on documents, legally. The very first fundraising that was done, you saw on that fundraising, you saw the legal representative of the United States of Biafra. You saw him there. You saw Levy there. He was there. So everything that is done today is based on document. There is only one legitimate government under Mazi Simon Ekpa, the Prime Minister. The office of the Prime Minister remains functioning. It has never stopped. I don't know why people are confused. It has never stopped functioning. If somebody decides to form a different office, good luck. Go ahead, as long as you are pursuing freedom. When we get to Biafra land, we have a constitution that all of us have to face. Anybody that have violated in one way or the other or committed a crime against Biafra or people, you will face the full wrath of the law. If I am the one or you are the person, you will face the law. There is no war going on anywhere. There is no trouble going on anywhere. Whatever confusion you have, it is because you are not paying attention. Everything that is happening today, there is nothing new. Every grammar and English they are speaking all around is to confuse you. When they speak too much grammar, tell them to tell you that word in Igbo or tell you in your own language so that you can understand it in your own language. Maybe when they use your own language, you will understand better. Forget about all those grammar. Every single one of us that is serving the government of Biafra signed a contract, and that contract said that whenever your service is not needed or when you commit a crime, your service will be terminated. The office of the Prime Minister have the right to terminate your appointment at any point in time if you are no longer interested in working. And I can bet you there are people who have said in their own word, I heard directly from them in a meeting, and they said they are not going to work with the office of the Prime Minister. Such person, you don't beg them, you don't plead with them, they don't have right to begin to assert authority to themselves. All you need to do, you don't want to work, is either you resign or you will be discharged. The most important thing that every one of us should know that we have only one government, the United States of Biafra. Forward, If you want to still remain in agitation, no problem, no fighting. If you want to be in Biafra development exile, no problem, hold it. But when you talk of the United States of Biafra that was declared 29th, which is where we are today, our focus is on recognition. Remember, there are a lot of countries that recognized us in the past. More than 5 countries recognized Biafra in the past. And after they recognized us, none of them took it back. The work we have today is to send delegates, go back to those countries, officially, that is what they are waiting for, officially notify them that you have redeclared Biafra. Once that official notification is given to them, I bet you they will activate their recognition again. And other countries of the world will join in. That is where we are today. And on the ground also restoring Biafra on the ground. The men on the ground are doing their part. They are not lacking anything. As long as you are under the government, I can bet you none of them is lacking. Anyone that is lacking, it is because they have not aligned themselves under the government of the United States of Biafra. If you are not aligning yourself and you put yourself in a very difficult situation where you are in the wrong place, you are bound to face difficulties. They are watching what is going. Anyone that is upright today, all you need to do is to key in under the United States of Biafra. If you do, you won't have any problem. The only major problem we have today is the real enemy, the zoo, the Janjaweed, the British are sponsoring them, and all the people of the world who are part of it, who have interest in it. They are their main problem. But the insiders who have chosen a different method or different way to pursue their freedom, you can't stop them. People have right to pursue the freedom any way you want. At the end of the day, when they get it before us, we thank Chukwukabiam. If we get it before them, we thank Chukwukabiam. Then we go to the law. The law will decide who was on the right path and who was on the wrong path. And for my Prime Minister, Simon Ekpa, I bet you, just like my sister said, he is watching. And if
they don't know what is going on.
That he's not going to come around. Or he's not talking to anybody.
Disappoint you. The next news you're going to hear, we will all be jumping. Thank you, my beloved sister.
Thank you, my brother. I will still come back to you. I have a question. Let me give other people opportunity to speak. If you are watching this program, please like this program, share this program. The world is watching. This is what they are expecting from us after redeclaration. Whatness. So share this program. There's a super chat button there. If you like what we are doing and you want to support us, you can support us. My brother David Harvard Chabnel, I will still ask you a question. I have code. I will not be speaking too much, so I will give my brother Van Maxwell. This one you write here is not my business, so I know you as Van Maxwell. I'm going to invite you to speak. Then after you, Chibike, please, everybody should make it short so that other people can participate. Thank you.
Thank you so much, and good afternoon from my little beautiful city of Bolgatanga in Upper East Region, Ghana. That is where my father comes from. Since Alinda, that's where the name is long, Bolgatanga. Upper East Region. That's where
I will not even try to call it because it matter beer.
That is where you are Okene or Wawa Unu come from. So I am proud to be a Kusasi man from Bolgatanga in Upper East Region. We are very close to Burkina Faso. In fact, we share border with Burkina Faso. In my area, you have Kusasi people across the border in Burkina Faso. Then you have Kusasi people, majority of us, on the side of the Ghana area. So it's a great thing. It's a good thing. I am happy to be here. And once again, I congratulate you for making it possible for us to gather here again. And I know that our son, my Namoche, the little boy, will not disturb us today or stop us from having this meeting.
No, he will not. He will not.
I hope so. Thank you so much, and good afternoon to every one of you in the comment section. If you have not thumbed like this program, please do and share as well, so that other people will understand and hear what we are doing here. Mazi Chuk says, Namoche, I salute you. The two of my Namoches in the studio, I salute every one of you. May Chukwu Okike Abiyama continue to bless each and every one of you. And the time that you spend to come out here to support Biafra, will please, God will return it to you in 100 folds and give you peace and give us what we so admire, what we so wish for ourselves, which is Biafra. And I believe that it will come. And I speak as in my own capacity as the Okene or Wanwa of Biafran people. See, we have been here for quite some time. In Igbo land, there is an adage that says, millipede. Once you see millipede crawl into your house, you touch it with a stick, then it will coil itself. Then they will use stick, pass in between the coil, and fling it into the bush. By doing that, the millipede will tell you, say, no matter what you do, fifrily, it's negation. So that is how it is. We know what is going on. And we cannot play be ignorant of what is going on. These are existential problems that face us. I will not call names here. I will not denigrate anybody. But I will say what I am going to say and the advices that I have given to people. When the other guy, what is his name? Forgotten his name. Chike, is it Chike? The same started. I went into his platform as so Kenny. I begged him. I spoke to him. He said no. IPOB-DOS, which is now a political pressure group that is also pointing out on the real Biafrans for slaughter. I spoke to them. I entered into their platform. Told me all manner of names that I am supporting evil, that being the kind of experience that I have as a former military officer, that I should understand what is going on. They did not agree. I went to one of our brother who is in Ghana here as well. I spoke to him when the problem started. Make una listen to me what I am saying. If they are around listening, let them come out and say, Anwimbun, the Okene of Biafra, did or did not say what I'm saying here today. I went to them, I said, this part you are towing, do not go there, please. Come back home. He insulted me, blocked me. Our lady, one of our greatest lady, a Biafran in the UK, called him. Look, he said, when Livingston, the pastor in own started, I went to them, I spoke to them as well. I said, don't do it. I am the Okene of Biafra. I have two spirits that is controlling me. There will be one. One from my motherland and one from my fatherland. In Hausa, they call me Roabiu, a child from two different waters. That is the meaning. Roabiu from Biafra and Ghana. We have special place in the hearts of our own people. And when we speak, people that really understand the tradition of the Igbo people part of Biafra will understand the position of Okene or Yuawawa. I have tried to tell them also, to speak to them. They no agree. Today, Sister Linda, my brother in the studio, and Mazi Chicks, can you tell me the position of these people that I have mentioned here, enumerated here? Where are they? Where are they? I am saying the same thing today. The anger of a brother or a sister do not pass the bones.
No, nke ndị be anyị na-aba n'ọkpụkpụ banye n'ọbara. Nke ndị be anyị na-abanye n'ọkpụkpụ banye n'ọbara.
Good. I have told them, and I'm going to say here today, Biafra agitation and the fight for Biafra is an individual calling. It's a volunteer job. Nobody called me to come in. And I believe all of us that are here, nobody invited us to come in. We believe that the injustices that is going on the Biafran people, is time for us to resolve it. And that is why everybody came in to fight it. If you came in as a volunteer, and there is time for you now to relieve you of your services, if your services are no longer required, maybe because of one thing or the other. If you fight it, I will accuse you naturally that there is something you are benefiting from it.
My brother, thank you for the wonderful speech.
Thank you.
What we are looking at now is, now I'm asking you this question. Don't mute yourself. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? So what we are looking for now is, how do we self-govern ourselves? I don't like dwelling much in what is going on. What is going on is a normal thing. For two people to agree together, we must. There must be problem. It depends if the person wants to understand. What is going on is just a normal thing. It have happened before, and I believe that Biafrans are wise now. They are not gullibles. You know, everybody that knows the truth, that wants to defend the truth, except if somebody is lying to themselves. You know that whenever I was in this Dr. Damage program before they restricted the Prime Minister, I don't call it arrest, I call it restriction. Before they restricted him, in that program, Dr. Damage asked him, what if something happens? I don't know if you people listen to this program very well, because sometimes some people listen with their eyes, but they are not there. Their body is just there, but their spirit. The man asked him, what if something happened, who would take over you? He said that everything have been put in order. The man asked him that question 2 times. He repeated the same thing, which means he knew that a time like this will come. If you tell yourself the truth, let me use Nigeria as an example now. If you watch what is going on, the northern part and the northerners and the southerners, they have problem now. Because they say Tinubu is traveling and he's carrying the key. Instead of him to leave the key so that the vice can take over. So are you not telling me that if something happens to Tinubu now, another person will just jump in from nowhere, said he want to come and take the position? We already know, according to the law, who is supposed to handle this. That is why I said I don't want to dwell on this. Whoever that choose to believe in what they want to believe. But one thing I know is that, like I always say, I am not supporting individual. I am only supporting what I think that is the truth. So how do we start as a military man, as a new country now, which we are? How do we self-govern ourselves? Because this is the great problem we are having now, whether you believe it or not. We cannot govern ourselves. How do we start this process? What are those tips? If you're in the comment section or you are listening to me, you are well experienced, please, I want to see you here. It's not all about writing in the comment section. In a zone comment section, how do we get this self-governance? That is why I always speak about peace. Let me tell us the truth. The day we, especially Igbos, the day we decide to make peace, that day Nigeria gabarara, and that is why they are making everything possible to make sure that we are disorganized. They know that this was how Nnamdi Kanu started. Nnamdi Kanu push Ronisi. They know that if we allow this man, this thing will happen. Has assist everything. Now, we cannot leave these people. If we leave them in that they selected what they selected, and that is the result. So how do we you cannot talk about self-governance without being united. I know everybody mustn't agree, but what is the way forward? What are those things that we can do to achieve? This is what I want to be hearing. I want you to, with your own knowledge, to give us ideas. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Linda. Look, the first thing we have to put in place is unity. Unity drives a nation forward. But we have an existing protocol that is there. When you talk of hierarchy of command, who takes over when this thing happens? Unfortunate incidents happen. Who's supposed to step in? The coordinator of the cabinet. Look, the COS is the coordinator of all the cabinet members and activities that goes on in the prime minister's office. The hierarchy of command is there. Everybody have their own, jobs well cut out for them to do. But this person is very close to the prime minister. She is the one that is entitled to some of the vital documents. So anybody that is fighting her is doing that at his or her own risk. And once we have this kind of problem now facing us at this time of redeclaration, it is not good. It is telling in the face of our enemies, of those that believe in this struggle. I'm using this, I will say, if the head cannot enter into the ground, Sister Linda, are we going to hit it inside the ground with a stick? No. Those that believe that what they are doing is right, just like my Nnamdi said, Mazi Chooks, let them continue with what they are doing. Those people that believe that COS is the right, is being protected, let's support her to do it. Posterity will judge all of you. And all of us, including me. I would like to tell you again before I round up this. My instinct has never failed me. I read out some certain things in my early opening remarks, and I told you, I have always maintained what I maintain, and it has never gone wrong. I am not saying that I am a god or something like that. No. My instincts, my thinking has never gone wrong. When it comes to this agitation, what I am telling these people today is what I am telling, what I've told the other people in the past. Please, we are all Biafrans. Whatever you are doing, if it is geared towards the restoration of my mother's ancestral land and make that country viable and calm now, that's okay. You can do it. But do not do anything that is going to counter the efforts of your own brothers and sisters. And if you do that, you will have problem with the Asians of Biafra. You will have problem with those that started this fight, those that have gave up the ghost because of this. You will have problem with them. Moving forward, COS is the person that is driving the box of this USB. Now, we must give her the time. It is a new baby that was just born 29th December now. It's a new baby. There are so many things that they will begin to pick up and gather in order to start moving to places diplomatically and seeking for support and recognition. But before we do that, remember that our land is under occupation. Our land is under occupation. So she has to begin to, pull out the strings. people to meet. With the support of his cabinet, he will now move further. She will now move further, making, visiting, talking, having diplomatic sessions with countries and seeing their pulse, checking their hearts, presenting her own case, and by the grace of God, things will move on. Thank you. That is what I have to say about that.
Thank you so much, my brother, for that wonderful speech. And I'm going to call somebody in comment section. If you are coming here and you don't have respect, please wear your respect clothes. If you don't have, go and borrow. Because if you come here in my comment section and you write anything that I do not like, somebody in the comment section. That is why I don't know if people truly understand what democracy means. If you say you are practicing a democratic system, everybody should be allowed to air their opinion. I'm looking for the name of that person telling me to go and sit down. You are in my house telling me to go and sit down. Like I said, if you come here, if you don't have respect, go and borrow respect clothes. And the link I posted there, if you have anything to contribute, come here. We will bring you, as long as you are not coming to contribute. And I also want to seize this opportunity to appreciate the COS in the person of Dr. Ngozi Orabeze. To be honest with you, what that woman is doing, I cannot do it. What Nnamdi Kanu did or is still doing, I cannot do it. Nnamdi Kanu is still in the DSS custody because he refused to sell his identity. Because he refused. Any day Nnamdi Kanu said, I will not fight for Biafra. In fact, I denounce Biafra. You will see Nnamdi Kanu will occupy the best position in Nigeria. He will be the richest man. But because he is honest, Nnamdi Kanu is just a man that is special. When they kidnap him, little did they know that somebody like Simon Ekpa will come. If you tell Nigerian government that there will be somebody that's like Simon Ekpa, they will say, let's leave Nnamdi Kanu to be doing what he's doing. They didn't know. They kidnapped him, detain him, he lied down on the floor. What that man have passed, who can do it? And this thing you people see, everybody you see on social media shouting Biafra, Biafra. Majority people are fighting it in the, how do they say this? We are benefits. Some people don't even believe. They don't believe. What they know is that, oh, if we talk about Biafra, we'll get views, we'll get this. Some people are using it for position. Some people are just shouting Biafra, Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu. Yes. They are just using it to make themselves popular so that they will get a point. I'm just bringing your mind so that when you are following somebody sheepishly, you need to study the people. You need to study them. Look at Nnamdi Kanu. What have they not done to this man? The first time he started, he traveled to Nigeria, they arrested him. He came out again. Do you know what they did to him in that? If you don't know how Nigerian prison behaves, he still come out, he continued to show you that this is selfless work, to show you that he believes in what he's doing. The second time, they kidnapped him again. He refused to surrender. Simon Ekpa came from nowhere. He took up the mantle. Everything. If these people tell you what they passed through. Now, he was restricted. There is one man that I used to follow. I like his program. I think I posted one of his video. So I was disappointed yesterday. I saw a video this same man made. It was like, I wanted Chuk Survivor to explain this before. I don't know if it is network that kicked him out. The man was like trying to paint this narration that Dr. Ngozi Orabeze have overthrown Simon Ekpa. This is what I want to Chuk Survivor or David, if you are there, you can come back and answer this question. I was like, how did she? Because you can say somebody have overthrown somebody when the person refuses to use this person method, you introduce your own idea. But everything, that is why I like everybody here. because everything everybody is doing or saying, they are still mentioning the name of Mazi Simon Ekpa. I will start having problem when you abandon that name. Everything this woman is doing is according to what the rules laid down by the Mazi Simon Ekpa. Now, I want to know, how did she overthrow Mazi Simon Ekpa? With this, I welcome my brother AD. Please, can you share your idea with us? Welcome.
Oh, thank you very much. Can you hear me?
Well, I can hear you. I muted myself so that there will not be noise.
Okay, yes. Yeah, what happened was very unfortunate. I was in the meeting on the 28th. Yeah, on the 28th, before the declaration. I was so, I was so embarrassed to see what is happening. From that day, they started disrespecting her. You understand? You see, the body language, they were totally, they feel like, okay, why not me? I'm a minister of finance, I'm a minister of information, why not me? So is that what they're feeling? But the point is that the prime minister have already appointed her to be in charge. In a democratic country, in a democratic way, even if you don't agree with that person, you don't like that person, you must accept that this person is the one in charge. But what happened is that they now want to, they don't want to respect her. That is it. So I don't know the reason why they do that. Even the arrogance of the finance minister, he was saying that I paid, if not because I paid for the hall. Will you be talking about the meet? I paid with my money with the hall. Will you be talking about the convention? So whereby the people have contributed money for the hall, So the arrogant in them, Sonia Parawa, all of them, you can see their mood. They say, give me the statistics of the number of people who have voted. They refuse to give it to her. At the meeting on the 28th, on the eve of that 29th, I was there. So it was very unfortunate. I wonder what will happen when Simon Ekpa comes out, because at least we can now see clearly who is fighting for Biafra. We see clear. It has happened.
My brother, a minute. My brother, sorry, a minute to continue. Somebody is asking me questions. Somebody is saying that, please, are you the one that by the prime minister? Somebody is asking me I should tell him if the prime minister is alive. Or are you the one? Who is this? Anyelo Ogiburiya. Please, I don't like this kind of question.
Now it's the people, the prime minister is alive, he is well, he will be out very soon, very, very soon. So what happened? Everything happened with reason.
We are not hearing you. We can't hear you.
And the people who are there just for money. So it's clear now. So there's no problem. Everything happened for a reason. So now they form their own cabal, they form their own group, they're now doing their own contribution. So it's very unfortunate that the commander Holy Ghost also buy their own ideas and all those things instead of. I mean, this is so. I'm not happy at all. I'm not happy when I look at what is happening. I'm not happy. Yeah, it's okay. I think I'm done here. Yeah.
Okay, you can continue, my brother. You are raising up your hand.
Yes, just like my Nnamoche said right now, when it comes to the defense of a nation, a defense force or security mechanism of a nation is formed by the people, and they are agreed to have a defense force, a formidable force that is going to safeguard the territorial integrity of that nation and internal security of that nation. And when you come to this, divisions, you have people who are closer to the civilians. That is the police, the immigrations, the fire service, and the rest of them. Then you have the armed forces, the army, the navy, and the air force. So these people are the armed forces are designed, mandated by Constitution to maintain the territorial integrity of the nation and to protect their sovereignty from and against foreign invasion. On no account would they be seen to be partisan. That is number one thing. You cannot be partisan. No matter the squabble that is going on, you will always remain where you are. Whichever government that comes in, whosoever that is here calling the shots, you must obey that person. But when things happen like this and you begin to take sides, it means that you are not a professional. It means that you are not a professional. That is how it is. No matter how the politicians quarrel, when we were there serving in active capacity, you will never come out to show yourself, even during voting. Soldiers will go and vote in what they call special voting. They will go and vote before the general election. You will not show yourself that either you are a member of this or supporting that. You are considered to be neutral. You are there to safeguard and protect everybody, irrespective of where the person comes from, irrespective of party inclinations, etc. I am very, very, unhappy seeing a commander coming out to pitch tent, with someone that is peddling some kind of falsehood and trying to gain recognition. That is where I have issues. Thank you, Sister Linda.
So, what I want to beg Biafra worldwide, if you still love Mazi Simon Ekpa, let's support this woman. And I must say this, she's a brave woman. And if you look at, even if nobody tells you, some people who have good platform that are supposed to be speaking out, all of them dodged because they don't want to say, oh, I support this person, I support the other person. They just want to claim they are neutral. Immediately, Mazi Simon Ekpa, so first now you will see them. They will be the first people carrying the news. This is not fair. I want to beg Biafra, if you look at how everything plays, and some people were asking, why wasn't Biafra declared on the 2nd of December? If you notice, if this woman were to be Sabo like people are painting her, they heard kepu that something is about to go wrong. She took that decision. If she was to be Sabo, this is my question, why did she declare the Biafra? Can a Sabo declare Biafra? Of course, no. A Sabo is somebody that will be making everything humanly possible to make sure that that convention do not hold, like Bianca Ojukwu did, was to stop the program. She heard, she noticed, she stood her ground, even when she wasn't mentally or let me say spiritually. You saw the day she was called to come and declare, you saw how she felt. She stood her ground. She would have said, if she were to be Sabo, I am just bringing this according to how it happened. She would have said, oh, I cannot do it. I cannot do it. I'm not ready for it. The Prime Minister did not tell me. But because she stood, she don't want to disgrace. She don't want the effort of Mazi Simon Ekpa to be in vain. She don't want the effort of all Biafrans to be in vain. She took it. This is just like a bullet. She took it. She stood ground. She declared Biafra. And you are there calling her Sabo. She want to overthrow Mazi Simon Ekpa. All she need now, and I want to appreciate her. She's a strong woman. She's a strong woman. This woman have made all efforts to restore peace. This problem, please mute yourself. EJC, please mute yourself before I bite my tongue. This woman, this thing that is happening here now, when Prime Minister was there, this issue was there. It was there. She called the meeting. She wrote email. She called private. Nobody gave her a listening ear. Is it how you supposed to belittle women? If you can treat another person's wife like this, how do you treat your wife at home? How do you? But still she ignored it. She carried on. All she need now is support. And now Biafra have been declared. Let me tell people, Biafra have been declared. The eyes of the world is upon us. In fact, this thing that happened is the worst thing that could happen, because after the declaration of Biafra, mind you, Finland showed this declaration of Biafra. Many television, they featured it. Now they are sitting one side watching what next, only for you to come on social media. What you'll be hearing is gossip. So all this woman need now is our support. Our support. She have all the quality. This thing is not a village meeting. Meeting no money. Some people think it's meeting no money. The same system Nigerian government in practice, that is the same system they want to bring here now. It must be me. It's my turn. It's my turn that Tinubu is still here. It's my turn that Hope Uzodinma is there. Is this what we are supposed to be talking about? Or we are supposed to be talking about people with intellectual, people who have something to offer, people who can bring ideas, people who can take us forward? So my brother EJC, I will allow you to talk. I will mute myself so that you can hear.
All right. My sister Linda, good afternoon. Am I coming up clear?
I'm hearing you. I muted myself so that the background noise will not disturb.
Please, what I have to say about all this, as you can see, if somebody decides to become a hindrance to any family or organization or something, he can never change. He's a spirit. He's in him. He can never change. Yes, peace is good to make peace for somebody who accepts peace. But somebody who don't want to peace, you will try all you could. It will never work. Bear it in mind. If somebody decides to sabotage what you are doing, he can never change. You will see him from one platform to other to justify the evil he's doing. That is not the way. This time around, we are in government. Government and struggling is two things different. They want to see Deputy PM always in social media, ranting, challenging left and right. That is not the way. I'm telling you the fact, the woman is iron lady and she's very, very intelligent. Those people that are fighting her, they are fighting for nothing and they can never win the war. Can you remember the music that he used to play? That music, Vam used to play that music before, but he's no longer playing that music. Why? Because he knows what he's doing now. He's no longer in the track. What concerns Minister of Finance with his security? Finance is only thing about money, not to involve himself in security or other things. He just wants to destroy the struggle, but God of Biafra will never allow him. That is what I have to say. God bless you, my sister Linda.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Biafra Worldwide, as you are watching this program, endeavor to like it, share it. The world is watching this program. If you are in the comment section, you have anything to contribute, please come forward. Okay.
I can't hear you.
You can hear me? Can any other person hear me? Unmute yourself. Yeah.
Yes, I can hear you.
Okay, maybe it's from your side. You were raising up your hand. You can continue, my brother.
Yes, what I wanted to tell you, Sister Linda, is this. When you look at the comment section, you see some irresponsible comments that are coming from there. Do not forget your baller, your waist beam, button. Don't forget your waist beam button, please. Anybody that goes in there and put in something there that is derogatory to you as a person and to this struggle, and those that have taken their time to come out here to deliberate on these issues, please, you put that person in the baller. In the baller means refuse bin. That is how we call it in Ghana.
Yes, I know. I'm filtering it. The same person is asking me if Mazi Simon Ekpa is alive, or I don't know if it is him or his generation that did anything, but I don't listen to such comments because I know what he is looking for. He will get it one day. So like I was saying, Biafra have been redeclared. It doesn't end here. We can choose to redeclare it 100 times. If we don't do the needful, we will still be doing running about. And the way forward now is, like Dr. Ngozi have started, seeking for recognition, defending our land, because many people do not really know that things are happening already. You know, this adage that say this morning, I wake up this morning, I saw a news. I know that majority people have not heard it. In Anambra State, in Okija, people went to collect bag of rice. I don't know who donated it. Most of them were tampered, and about 40 people have been recorded dead. If things were to be good, tell me, how can somebody leave his or her house to go and collect bag of rice? These are people that are struggling to survive, people that are seeking for something that their family will eat. And because some people are getting what they want, only me and my family, they don't want other people to have this better life that Nnamdi Kanu and Simon Ekpa is trying to bring. Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for himself. Even the Prime Minister, he's okay. If you look at his biography, he's okay. He doesn't need anything, but he is fighting for that poorest of the poor man in Biafra land. Because some people are satisfied. If I'm okay, if my family is okay, no problem. So the way forward right now is, like Dr. Ngozi or Abeza have said, is seeking for recognition. And some people are distorting. When you come to a country, the first thing you need to talk about is the defense. Now, my brother, it's like your network is stopping. Please, you can send me a request. I will bring you back. I'm coming. Okay, you are welcome. My brother, Awimbo, your network is rolling. If you can't do, okay. So we need to defend. That is why when I saw the videos of the military or whoever that came online, I wasn't happy about it, because once the defense is infiltrated, there will be a lot of problem. This is the first thing that hold a country when you are talking about country. So I want to also beg Dr. Ngozi, which I know that she's working upon, to make sure that these people, they are well taken care of. I don't know, my brother Eddie, do you have something to say about this? My brother Chinedu, welcome. Yes. Please, Mr. Eddie, can you say something about what I just said?
Yes. That is very important what you have said, because even myself, I realize that somebody as a military officer, you don't have to take sides. No matter who wins the election, that person becomes your commander, overall commander. But in this case, you can see Commander Holy Ghost came out openly throwing tantrum on our deputy prime minister. You see, so which is not supposed to happen that way. Obey the last order. That is it. They're supposed to obey her, accept whatever money that she because she will be bringing money. So I don't know why they are fighting her, because she is trying to raise money. She is raising money for them, and now they are fighting her. You see, they believe that it's only Akpalawa and Ogen Kerry are the only people who can bring money. So what does that mean? That doesn't it proves. I mean, it doesn't all go well at all. He should have just kept quiet. The money, whether money come from Ogen Kerry in their own group, that is it, is for Biafra support. Whether the money come from our deputy prime minister, that is it. That's what he should have done. I did not expect him to come out openly and start attacking our deputy prime minister. That is totally unprofessional, because the military, you take command from your leader. Anybody, no matter who leads, we take command from that person. You don't take side. So, and he need to come. I love him so much, Commander Holy Ghost. I love him so much. But since he has done that thing, is so, and he has never apologized for that. He need to apologize for what he has done, because Ngozi Olabese is doing everything possible to make sure that they feed well, to make sure that whatever they provide them with everything that they need. What he does, Commander Holy Ghost does, is to come on and castigate her. You understand that? And he needed to apologize to Biafra, because the Biafra hold him in a very high esteem. The way he normally comes out, the morale he has, but he has damaged this, has tarnished his image, what he has done for that. Then you look at how many people are following still believe that CEO, our Ngozi Olabese, is the rightful person who will steer the ship until our leader is out, that our prime minister is out. That is it. That is my own opinion.
Okay, thank you so much. Let's listen to Chinedu before my brother Van Maxwell. My brother Van Maxwell if I'm calling Van Maxwell, I'm calling Awimbo, because Van Maxwell have entered my mouth. So he's going to throw more light on this, because he's also a military man. He have experience. I think what you said, he have said it before. So my brother Chinedu, can you unmute yourself and speak to us? Thank you. We cannot hear you. Can you speak louder? Are you using my... Unmute yourself. Unmute yourself. Okay, let's continue until he's ready. You are muted. Can you unmute yourself? Are you using microphone? Chinedu, can you hear me? It's like he's calling from Nigeria. This is the type of network that you can see there. So my brother Awimbo, please next time write the real name, because you are really confusing me here. I'm cracking my brain to call this. I've already known you, even in my dream. If somebody calls me, I will say Van Maxwell. So this one you are bringing now, you are just confusing me. But I will try and be mentioning it. As a military man, like what I said, if you come to a country, is it not military first? Is it not military? Are they not the bedrock of any country?
Yes, my sister Linda, thank you. The name is Awimbo.
You see?
That is before.
Okay. You see what I'm saying? It's better I call the one I know.
That's okay. That's no problem. They say I will not count it against you. Call me anyone is okay for me. I'm fine with it. They say The face of every nation's security is the armed forces. When a country knows that you are properly equipped, your armed forces are intact, they would think twice before they attack you. The armed forces are the first point of call when there is external, problems, attacks, and so on and so forth. They are also responsible for peacekeeping and so on and so forth, peace enforcement, depending which one that is there available. But the main constitutional mandate of your defense force is the protection of your sovereignty. Armed forces, the protection of your sovereignty. When you talk of the defense forces comprises all the paramilitaries in it: police, immigration, custom, fire service, like in Nigeria, civil defense corps, DSS, and the rest of them. Those are paramilitary. But when you talk of the defense, I mean the armed forces, then you talk about the military, the navy, and the army. The Army, Navy, and Air Force. You see, so this is how it is being categorized. The face of your nation, the defense capacity of your nation, your defensive strength lies on your armed forces. It is one of the major factors in building a nation. Without it, you are as prone as anything. Any country can just come in and take over you without no resistance. And that is what is happening in Nigeria today. Exactly what is happening in Nigeria today, where the Sahelian terrorists will come in, march into Nigeria, and begin to buy people anyhow without any, without defense. That's what is going on. Whether they are in cahoot or not, that is what I don't know. But I would say they are in cahoot based on what the former Chief of Army Staff said, Lieutenant General T.Y. Danjuma. They can only get into you if you are in cahoot. But if you are not in cahoot, they will not. You will be intact. And that is what gives me a cause to worry. A call to worry of what is going on with our defense system as we speak. Because listening to them, they are taking sides, which they do not supposed to, do. They're not supposed to do that. They are taking sides as we speak. They are taking sides. And that is not good for our defense force. When a defense force is taking side, so let's say the other side now is doing the wrong thing. The one that you are condemning is doing the right thing. And Prime Minister comes out now and says they were doing this. So what are you going to do? Already you've taken sides. Are you going to say, Prime Minister, no, I will not take the instruction from you simply because you said that the COS must continue? Is that what you're going to do? Why not keep quiet? Look at what is going on. Be neutral in everything, because your mandate is to protect the people. Short and tall, long and short, fat and thin, white or fair or dark. Anyhow it is your responsibility. You do not take sides. Once you begin to take sides, you are prone to bias. And once bias sets in, you will now begin to deal with your people based on who you support. That is why it is not good for defense to take side or pitch their tent when there is bickering or rancor going on. That is how they are. You are always neutral. You are always at the fence. You can fall here, you can fall this side. That is your own due. You are commanded. So in a nutshell, Auntie, the defense is the first point when it comes to securing a nation. And as you can say in Nigeria today, we are a newborn baby that will just give birth. We don't even know how to crawl. We are still being harnessed and taken care of by our mother. We are nowhere. It is going to take some time for us to begin to crawl, begin to grow, and so on and so forth. But there are ways we can do it, and we will get at what we are looking for very instantly. If we have people who are determined to do it, people who are ready to go into these offices. If you listen to Michael Rubin when he was talking to Biafrans on the 29th December 224. If you were there, if you were listening to his interview, his responses when he was called, when he phoned in, that would tell you what we're supposed to do. These are the places I believe, and I am putting this on the doorstep of all the well-meaning Biafrans that are in the United States. There is no country in this world that has the blessing of the United States that will be challenged. That will be challenged. No country. He mentioned places that our people should go to. He mentioned the White House. He mentioned the Pentagon. He mentioned the U.S. diplomatic something department as well. He mentioned the Congress, the Senate, and the rest of them. Are you going to tell me that most of our people residing in the United States do not have congressmen and House rep members who are Republican? Is that what you want to tell me? As the COS is doing her own, our people must begin, because he cannot be in different places at the same time. She can't. She needs help. She needs support. If we really want to get out of that mess, that British franchise, then we have to do the needful and do it fast, because these people are not waiting. Did you know how long it took them to organize and appointed our eternal leader's wife to go to Finland and begin to negotiate with Finland to call Simon Ekpa to order? Do you know? Do you know? It didn't take them more than 2 months, and they got it done. Why not us, who are also wearing the tight shoe that is almost cut off our toes and the rest of the nails, our foot? Why can't we do it? We have a sizable number of Biafrans residing in the United States. That was the question I've been asking Sister Linda long time ago. Our people in the US, great sons and daughters of Biafra in the US, what are you doing? You have congressmen, you have reps. Look at when Sowore has his problem. Look at what the wife did. It took just a congressman. It took just a congressman to put Nigeria on their toes. And eventually, Sowore was released. I do not know what is happening. This lackadaisical attitude of, and that explains the attitude of my people from my mother's part, explains this proverb that in Igbo, ana agba ọsọ mmiri until mmiri mazuo ha arụ. Ndị Igbo ana agba ọsọ mmiri until mmiri mazuo ha. Thank you so much.
Thank you, my brother. This your last adage is nothing but the truth. Even mmiri mazu aya herself aya na agbakwa n'ọsọ until they were mma gbupu anyị isi. Mmiri mazu goda aya anyị na ebe. If not, tell me, is it because of what you will get? People don't think about future. even if 1 million, you can do anything. Do you think about your generation? All these things we might not even stay to enjoy. Is people, we are preparing the way, just like the European country we are. My brother Kenyere James, I will give you opportunity. If you want to contribute, there is a link there. Please click on the link and still come out to tell us. This person that is still writing in my comment section saying that the Dr. Ngozi is a sabo or whatever. Let her be. Let her prove to us that she's sabo. That was how you people call Mazi Simon Ekpa. Today everybody is praising Mazi Simon Ekpa. If she's sabo, okay, let her be until we see that sabo, because I've never seen anything that she have done that made her to be a sabo. So my sister, please, can you take the mic? Can you hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, can you take the mic?
Okay,
Can you speak?
Please don't focus. Good evening from Biara.
Speak loud so that we can hear you. You are using your bedroom voice. By your voice, you are a man. Please speak louder. If you can hear my voice, we should also hear your voice too.
Okay, I can hear your voice well.
I want to hear your own very well too.
You can hear me now?
Yes, it's coming out good.
My God.
I can hear you now. You can speak.
Okay. Lady, good evening everyone from here.
We can hear you. I'm just muting myself so that my background noise will not distract. We can hear you. Continue.
Don't follow all these people who is commenting in the comment section. Don't follow them. Please. Wait, I will come back because it's like you cannot hear me very well. I will come back.
No, go ahead.
We can hear you. We can hear you. I don't want to interrupt you when you are talking.
Okay. No problem. My brother, good evening from Ghana. I know you are listening to me. Jones, you know what is happening, like my brother said, the most important thing is defense. Defense is the most important thing in any nation. To me, any defense who will take any part of who will take one part of that defense is almost it's a politician.
Tell our brother that just came to mute so that we can hear our brother talking.
Okay, my brother Samson, he's already muted.
Okay. Any defense who is taking one side in anything, in any country, is that defense is become a politicians. It's no more for defending people. This is what we have in Nigeria. This is the same problem we have in our old country we are coming from. Because of if we send people, government will decide who will kill, who will not kill. This is the only problem we have. Like in this country I am here now. A military cannot say, okay, because of, look at now, last time they want to impeach the president. They ensure they already impeached him because of he called for martial law. When he called for martial law, military tried to stop, make the house to enter and to declare that law. But they enter because of military, they are here for the people, for protecting people. They are not here for one politic or one defense or one man. No, they are not working for anyone. They are working for the population. They are working for the people. The problem we will have in this Biafra, like I am saying, is when the defense, because of their brother is there, is my brother is giving me something. My brother is giving.
They want to create tribal problem.
This is the problem we have in this defense. If we see very well what the problem we have is tribal defense we have now. This is tribal defense we have now. Because it's my brother, I have to take side of him. And it's so bad. It's so bad. Look, if your brother asks you kill the other person, you can't even know if that person is wrong or is right, you just kill him because you are working for your brother. You are not working for the Biafrans. For now, please, I want to be in down to listen to everyone, but don't mind for those people. Don't get any picture, don't get any name. They are only writing in the social media or writing in the comment section. They are saying this or that. Don't mind them, please. If anyone who wants to talk, he came here and he talk, we see his face. Not hiding in the even names. If we see someone who call name, he will put his name water. It's not a name. Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you, my brother. This is what I've been trying to avoid, because since all these things started, the only place I was afraid is that let the security not be affected. And I was surprised when I saw the video. I'm going to give other people a chance to speak. Mr. Samson, can you unmute yourself and speak to us?
Good afternoon, everybody.
Good afternoon. Your voice is so clear. I like your voice. Yeah, voice in a piano. If you got no to tell one name, okay.
I will very very.
Nah, onye nwoke na-eri akpụkpọ okwu ịmarọbụ nwoke na-aṅụ milk, nwoke na-eri akpụkpọ okwu, like my brother Maxwell and my brother kwuchara adịka ọ ka na-eri nke ya orichabeghị ya. No.
Everybody. All the media warriors, I salute. Am I coming out?
Yes, I'm hearing you. I just mute myself. Everybody muted so that, and I will advise all the media warriors. They always make this mistake. Whenever Simon Ekpa is speaking, you will notice there's always a background noise. Or whenever the COS is talking, there is background noise. When somebody is speaking, everybody's supposed to remain muted so that there will be clear voice. Once I welcome you, I mute myself so that there will not be background noise. We are hearing you. When we can hear you, we will notify you.
Thank you very much. I salute all the genuine Biafran and I greet all the media warriors, because it's not easy to bring out time, energy, and the resources to attend to we Biafrans. I'm so much happy. There's something I want to beg we Biafrans. We should not allow the spirit of deceit enter us. We should remember what happened in the time of Israel. God of heaven, always bring somebody to be a leader to his people. This time around, though, bring a leader for us, Nnamdi. They tried to seize him. Bring Joshua of our time, Mazi Simon Ekpa, to stand with us, to fight for us. And he brings out everything he has, his energy, his time, to fight for me and you. Now, because of challenges, we should not allow the spirit of selfishness enter us. And there is something the representative from Ambazonia said that day that they are redeclaring Biafra. He said that when Nnamdi was supposed to redeclare Biafra, that Dr. Cho Ayaba told him that he should not make mistake Ojukwu make before. What is that mistake? He looked back and he showed dragon flag, which is our defense. He said now, but we have that defense. So at this point of time, we should not do anything that will affect our defense, because our defense is our life. Many of our people is in abroad. Without our defense, they will not come home. I'm in Lagos here. Without our defense, I will not go home. I remember last time I go home, I see how many checkpoints. It's an embarrassing. I come down, we use leg, pass some checking point before motor drive empty, before we can go back to the motor. And they do sort of searching. We are not a criminals. We are not a terrorist. But when we are fighting ourselves, the world will see us like people that are unserious. We become unserious people. So we should not allow ego or any other thing to enter us. We should always follow instruction. Two captains cannot be on a ship. Even though there is two captains, one will be piloting while the rest will be resting. It's only when the one that is piloting have a challenges before the rest will take over. As someone able have challenges, COS take over. But I'm not here to talk about who is right and who is wrong. We are all imperfect humans. We can make mistakes. But what I'm trying to say, if we have anything, let it settle it home, house. So we should not allow other people to interfere so that this government, for this early time, will not be a mocking stuff. So I just want to use this opportunity and say my greetings to all the US.
Thank you so much. I'm going to give thank you for that wonderful speech. It's like you are in the same line with me. Let me allow my beautiful sister Jennifer to speak. Jennifer, you are welcome. Where are you joining us from? I didn't hear you.
I'm joining you from Paris.
Okay, welcome. The mic is yours.
Okay. I just have a little disturbing question I want to ask, being that we have a military man on ground. I really want him to answer me because I've been watching some, I saw on YouTube where Commander Holy Ghost said that he's giving our, what is it called? Our leaders 14 days to make peace. And in 14 days, if they can't make peace, the military is going to take over the power. Now I ask, Biafra has not been recognized by UN. So is it possible for the military to take over power, or they want to cause another kata? Because I have my families here. Because if they cause kata and they be divided by Nigeria, I don't think they can be able to defend now, because we have as far as I'm concerned, we don't have that strong desire to go into war now. So I feel really disturbed if they go mad and say they're taking over power. The presidents, the governors are there, the senators are there. As far as I'm concerned, Nigeria still rule Biafra land. So is it really possible?
My sister, my brother,
Okay.
this video is for you, but before you go, before you start, let me just chip in something. You know, to talk is easy. I can just on my phone like this, say what I want to say, post it on social media. Another thing is to act upon what you have spoken. This thing, some people think is by when you take over. I think Biafrans are wise now. Like you rightly said, that Biafra have not been recognized, and this is what we are supposed to be pursuing now. No country of the world, they know the name Biafra, but we have just declared it, which means we are just a newborn baby nation, which we are struggling to establish. And how do we establish it? We are governing ourselves. You made a point. You say as long as you are concerned that Nigeria still govern, that is the truth. And this is why we need to work fast to self-govern ourselves. So it's not which this thing does he want to take over. If you take over, who will finance you? Despite the fact that the military are very, very important, do you think if you take over, Biafra will shamelessly follow you and be donating money to you? This is the question. It's not all about taking over. Do you have the capacity? I will allow my brother to answer this question. Thank you.
Thank you so much, my sister Jennifer, for that question. And the answer my sister Linda has given
You
to...
can't hear our house. Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you very well. I can hear you.
Okay.
I can hear very well.
We can't
Thank
hear
you.
him.
You can hear me?
But I
I can hear you very well. Wow. Brother Master, do you know who we have here? Hey, no. Erasmus is here. Hey, My sister, don't go anywhere. In fact, this program has becoming interesting. My brother Erasmus, how are you? I wish I can hug you now.
My sister, I should be asking you, where have you been?
Hi, I feel like hugging you right now. It's been years, right?
Yes, it's been a long time.
Wow, in fact, it's God that brought you here. I really miss you.
And it's so unfortunate that it's this time that we are getting to speak after such a long time.
Honestly, because I see what is going on. I say I must come live. Honestly, I don't have time, but I just dedicated today for this program. And my brother, Maxwell, had been calling me, have been telling me to come, and this is the time the Biafra need me the most. That is why it's not as if I have time. I have many things to do there now, but I decided to come online. Welcome, my beloved brother.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Maxwell, continue. When you finish, then Erasmus will take over, except if you want him to speak.
That's fine. That's fine. Let me answer my sister Jennifer, because this question is very, very vital. You know, we have equipped them.
Yes.
We have armed them. And we supply them granules that they use to operate.
Yeah.
What do you think that will happen if they pitch tents with other or refuse to take instruction from the government of Prime Minister Simon, office of the Prime Minister Simon Ekpa? It is very, very horrible. It's very horrible. So you see, what makes a soldier is the uniform he or she dons, the weapons that he or she operates with, the munitions that is given to him, any kind of weapon, either general purpose machine guns, personal rifles, assault rifles, automatic assault rifles, and other support company or battalion support weapons that is issued to them. That is what makes them strong, and even stronger, if not for the constitution. Because of that, they are even stronger than the government itself. What happens when there is segregation? This is the reason why we say, do not get in contact with what is happening on the ground. These things will fizzle out. Do not take sides, but unfortunately, they are taking sides. If I were there, I would not take sides. I will be watching and waiting for what is going to be the result of all those things. If they would tell me, no, I am no longer required to do because there is no fund, then I'll go home. That is what they should be doing, not to pitch tents with one of the faction. Because right now, anybody that is standing against the COS is creating a faction. And that is where these people are supporting. I needed the COS to reach out to them as soon as possible and assure them, because if they are abandoned and they switch over their weapons on the people that they are meant to protect, that is going to be disastrous. Our people in where I was brought up in Igbo land said that it is not good for a dog to carry excreta on both ears. The Nigerian terrorist government is chasing us. Then our own defense force is also chasing us. That is double wahala for that body. And it is not going to be easy for our people, especially those that we are fighting and contributing on daily basis to protect. This is the reason why squabbles is not good. Squabbles is not good. I have reached out to these people. Please, for the sake of my mother's ancestral land, come back. Do the right thing. Do the right thing. But I believe that you can only lead a horse to the stream. You will not force that horse to drink water. I know what I am supporting. I am supporting the office of the Prime Minister.
That is where I stand.
He is there or not. The same way I support him was when he was taking the people that are supposed to fight could not fight. Another person came in, and I see the direction and the path this man is following, then I followed this man till today. And today, I am going to follow his principles and whatever that he has set in place, as long as there is someone who is there to drive this bus in his absence, and not any other person that is insubordinate, any other person that is proving some kind of being stubborn to the rules on the ground. So that is the only thing I will answer you personally. From where I am coming from, it is going to be disastrous if those that we have equipped with their walking sticks and the granules will turn those work distance to us, to the people that are there, because the actions and inactions of some people. It is going to be bad. It is not a good story. That I can assure you. It's not a good story. We must stop it.
So let's hear from our brother Erasmus. I'm very sure. I hope you are satisfied with the answer my brother the Maxwell gave to you. Let's hear from Erasmus. Maybe you, by the time you listen to these two people, you will pick your point. Mr. Erasmus, can you unmute yourself? Can you unmute yourself?
Can you mute your own? I think the noise coming from the side. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you very much. My own take on this whole issue that has been happening is going to be completely different. And my brother Maxwell is maybe even be surprised that the position I'm taking. But thank God I'm on the same platform with my brother Maxwell. And maybe we'll be able to have a common chat and see where we'll be having our differences here. Now, I remember when this DOS issue happened, this was what was happening. You know, myself and Maxwell we're always meeting on platforms and we're raising these issues. This is danger here. This is danger here. There was a lot of changes. This one changing. This one changing. This rep has changed. This one has changed. This one has changed. It was strange. Now, let me tell you where my concern is. Everybody, let me tell you where my concern is. Now, the strength of Biafra after a declaration right now lies in the military and the diplomatic war. Now, if, Brother Maxwell, if you were to be Nigeria government representative, maybe you're working for the DSS, you have succeeded in influencing Finland to arrest the arrowhead, right, of the Biafra movement. What will be your next target? Is it not to go after the army? How do you go after the army apart from the kinetic approach? Is to take out the finance and the logistic source. Will I be correct, Mr. Maxwell?
Yes, you are right.
Okay. Now, this is where my concern comes in. That's where my reasoning may be completely different from you. We all know here, if you have been following the Biafra movement very critically, the guy called Success is a pointer when it comes to the defense of Biafra land. If you have been following from the beginning, even when people that were talking about what they call it, they say was it Pastor Livingston and the rest of them that were talking about accountability. Remember, there was one commander they called Caterpillar or something like that. He said there were audio messages that were leaked that time. When those audio messages were leaked, what he was complaining about, that was when PM started building the Biafra Liberation Army. Then, remember that time, then the PM was trying to know exactly what is the number, the capacity of each camp, the people that they have in each camp. Because for him, I think they were deceiving him. They would just collect money. They would give names. So we have so number. So because of that, he needed to know exactly how many camps do they really have and how many people are in those camps. The person who was doing that, not from the mouth of Success, from the mouth of Caterpillar, because one of the complaints that commander was coming that they want to send somebody to their camp, to come into their camp, that he will not allow that for somebody to come into their camp, which is Success. I'm talking back as far back as when they started building the military. Now, this success in question, few days, or like a week after the arrest of Prime Minister, suddenly there is a memo, suspension of success. This is the channel. If you have been following the movement, in fact, before I listened to Commander Holy Ghost, I already said this on the platform. And go and listen to what that guy said about the capacity, about the power of this success. Is the link to their finance. Now the question is, the way I do my things, I follow you, I listen to you critically. After that suspension, after our conference in Finland, there was a space the COS hold, and they were asking questions. In part of those questions that they asked, she answered, because they were asking, okay, what are you doing now, Baba? Do you have access to the people on ground? He said he's trying to get access to them. He's trying to get access, communicate with most of them. Now, the question I'm asking, you, Maxwell, you are a military man. Between that time where the arrowhead, who is in charge of the men on ground, right, was, let's assume when they said, because in the memo, it was said he has been suspended, that the BDF should not communicate with him any longer, right? Now, like it was like a cut, because he was in charge of finance, obviously, when PM was here. You cut him off completely, which is finance and logistics. Now, the question I'm asking, what will happen to the Biafra Liberation Army and Biafra Defense Force before you now had access to get to the real men on ground? Because the suspension came before that broadcast where he said he's trying to get access to most of them. Have you considered that? So this is the area where I'm having concern. Now, another thing I want you to take note of this. If there's anybody who have been obviously on multiple this, you see her spending money on this movement. People who donate money, the COS will come and even double the money that people are bringing. She has been spending her money on this movement. I have not even seen Kere or this. Is he Barawa that is bringing money to the movement? Now, why do you think the person that the men on ground who are facing the bullets, who are facing the Nigerian military, who are sacrificing their blood, their flesh and blood, who has abandoned their family, if they tell you that they want the source, they do not want other people to be coming into their camp to know, because obviously without them saying it, you should know the implication. They do not want other people coming in to know what they have on ground, what they are doing. They want that source between the Barawa, who has something to offer to men on ground. Why do you think the men on ground are loyal to the existing structure that the PM laid on ground? Do you think it's compromised? The people who are facing the bullets, because that's the way I reason. When the way I reason is, I would think, what could cause people to do this? Is it that they are not smart enough? Is it that they are being compromised? They are being given money? Who has the money to actually give to men on ground if they want to be compromised? So for me, what I suggested right from the beginning, I'm still suggesting it. If I were to vote, even when Prime Minister was arrested, if I were to vote for who will lead this cause, at that time, I would have voted for Ngozi Orabueze. The reason being that she's the one that has the drive to move people to action. But I'm sorry, if I am to vote again now, I will not vote for her because I don't really know. I don't trust anybody right now. But let me say this. Sonia Barawa, as a person, I do not like him because he is proud, he is rude, he has very bad character. I do not like him as a person. But if you want me to pick any other person apart from Prime Minister, apart from Nnamdi Kanu, somebody that I can see that this person has Biafra heart, will not betray, is Sonia Barawa. I don't like him.
Well,
so let me be frank with you.
My brother Erasmus, we are in a democratic. This is your own opinion. When you feel okay, are you done? I Are you done, my brother?
I'm not
Okay.
done.
Okay. I want people here to. I want to give everybody a chance. When you are done, I will give them to speak on their.
Yes. So there are so many questions for people to answer. So finally, what I suggested from the beginning is still what I'm still going to suggest. As far as I'm concerned, the COS has that drive to move people to action. He has that oratory spirit. But when it comes to defense, I suggest he stays away from it completely. At this point in time, I do not trust anybody. Let the people that were on ground, because yes, let them continue.
I have many people here, and my brother Chuk Survivor is really here. I think he will talk with my brother Erasmus. Please, who am I going to? I have exceeded the number of people to bring here. I need somebody to go out so that I can bring my brother. I cannot bring him. So, who will I? Okay, let me say this. Okay, he's here. Continue. Mr. Erasmus, are you done? Let him finish. Let him. My brother Chuk is here. Thank God that he came back. Mr. Erasmus, please continue.
Yes. So can you mute, please? Yeah, my final submission is this. After seeing that video of purported men on ground eating Gary, suddenly there's video going around, men on ground and now started eating Gary. My own suggestion would be COS should continue because I like her drive, but she should stay away from military. Military should not be changed at all. Nobody should tamper with the military. Let the military be as it has been. Because when the PM was out, we were not seeing our military being killed anyhow. So let that thing remain the way it is. That's my own personal opinion.
Let me talk, please. I will allow everybody. Mr. Erasmus, I will not say that I'm disappointed with you because you are my beloved brother. You are a great analyst. I love your speech, but please, right now, I will not. Well, this is your idea. This is you pointed out a lot of things, which is very, very good because somebody who is an analyst must be observant. He pointed a lot of things, but let's see other people's reaction. My brother, continue. Let
me come in. Let me say this to my brother.
My brother Max.
You see, as we speak right now, considering what you said about COS or Abueze, Dr. Ngozi Orabueze, she has the drive and the documents and everything is with her right now. Let's say, assuming that she is right now the interim prime minister taking care of the affairs, she cannot stay away from the defense because the defense will take instructions from her. They will take instructions from her. She is the only person that is going to sign any fund that is allotted to them to take care of them. Automatically, in my own opinion, she is now the CEC, the commander-in-chief. And there is not every report about security, the well-being of the people and the people of Biafra is within her table right now. And she has authority over everything, the running of the government and the diplomatic positions and whatever that country is going to take. So if you tell her, if you say she should continue with the diplomatic process and forget about the defense, it will not work that way because she, without her signatory, do you know we are United States of Biafra. Every fund that is going to go out must be appendix or signed by her for accurate accountability in time to come. It might not be now. So if she goes away from knowing what is on the ground and how will she operate? How will she operate? That is because she's supposed to take care of everything while we give her the necessary support that she needs. That is my own opinion. I might be wrong. I might be wrong. I might be right. But that is my own opinion.
Thank you so much, my brother. Hey, Chuk Survivor, are you there? Okay, my brother, you can speak before Chuk Survivor comes back.
Sister Linda, can I quickly please?
Yeah.
Okay.
We cannot hear you. Unmute yourself.
We can't hear you.
Oh, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Let me say, first of all, I want to ask him a question. I'm not wishing anybody dead, What if we all wake up tomorrow now and find out that our brother Success is dead? What happens to our army? Because a lot of you keep putting emphasis on success. Success is a person working for Biafra. It will be a time if Success is deemed not fit enough to continue working, he'll be replaced. Just the way he got the contact to men on the ground, somebody else can do the same thing. You understand? You people must understand that this
government. Can I answer your question, please?
No, hold on a second. Let me finish, boss. Yeah. Okay. You see, you people keep talking about CEO and why she would leave the men of the defense. How can you tell a president of a country to not look into the defense? Who do you think is in command of the defense of the country? Who do you think is in charge of the army of the country, if not the head of the country? At this point in time now, the head of the Biafra, United States of Biafra government is CEO Ngozi Orebeze. How can you ask her not to leave the defense and face the diplomatic side? Now, if there's anybody that is compromised in our government and defense, is the people that is giving the defense money from behind without the approval of the CEO. You people are living but that is wrong. You must blame who you have to blame and stop trying to take sides. In a country where there is a military formation, the military is not supposed to take side of anyone. The military is supposed to be away from politics. What is happening right now is politics, it's political, it's politics between the Minister of Finance who wants to be the head of the government. So at the end of the day, the military is supposed to stay away from it completely. And for any of our commander to come out and tell us who should work for the government and who should not work for the government, I've said this on other platforms, that commander should resign. Listen, these people, men on the ground, they are not more important than me. They are not more important than you. Because if I don't contribute money, the machine that he has in his hand, he will not have it. The granite he's using, he will not have it. So every one of us, we are working together under the same command to make our dream come true. So let nobody think that they are more important than anyone. Yeah, you will tell me they are putting their life at stake. Yeah, I'm a human being. I'm supposed to work 8 hours in the country where I am, but I'm working sometimes. I work one whole day to make extra money that I can contribute. I'm putting my life at stake. Sometimes I can't see my children because I have to take an extra job. So I have money to contribute. I'm putting my life at stake. So nobody's life is more important than any. What I'm trying to say here is, when you come, I don't know Ngozi Orebeze, I don't know Nkere, but I'm telling you, just apply your common sense. The way the world works is every military formation under any government is under the commander-in-chief, who is always the head of the government. Whether the person is bad or good, the army supports whoever is in charge. So no army can come and tell me, Minister of Finance, because this now makes me feel that our commanders on the ground are compromised, because maybe the Minister of Finance, who our money is in his hand, instead of using our money to do the right thing, is not giving some few people money to come out and start supporting him. First of all, this is the first coup of Biafra. Even when we have not even gotten our country, we have already planted the first coup in a country that we have not even had. This is wrong. Let us allow Ngozi Orebeze to mess up. If she mess up, she will go where other people that messed up in Biafra have gone. Up till now, this woman has not done anything, but you're telling us what you think she will do. You cannot blame somebody for what you are assuming they will do when they've not done it. Let us allow her to mess up, then we know she's messed up. Everybody should support this woman so we can get what we want, rather than coming here and telling us men on the ground. Men on the ground too can be compromised. They're too, they're human beings. Right now, they are not operating on any constitution, so they can do whatever they want. There is no law, there's no Biafran law binding how our military should operate. Right now, all of us are still on jungle guerrilla warfare. All of us, both the ones in uniform and those of us that are not, we are doing on guerrilla warfare. You people should stop acting as if Biafra has already been established. We have not been established yet. So all this law, this that you people are bringing does not make sense. We are just holding ourselves back, stopping ourselves from doing the things that we should have been doing after the convention. I can't remember now. We should have known how many countries that have given us more support by now. But instead, we are here. We are not even talking about Samuel Ekpa release. We're no longer talking about Nnamdi Kanu, whether he's alive or he's dead. We don't even know. Everybody now is saga, men on the ground, men on the ground. Stop all these people, man. It doesn't make sense. I yield my mic, please.
Thank you so much, my brother. Thank you. This is very intelligent word. My brother, Chuk Survivor, please. Can you talk now?
Thank you so much. The person that just speaking now, he had just made the job easy. It was because of Erasmus that I came back. I'm in a meeting and I was just listening and I was hearing Erasmus that was supposed to make some nice analysis. He just went off bar and he was saying something different. So I think this brother I just spoke now have made it easy. I don't think there is nothing I have to say, but I want to let everybody know, if any one of you here think that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze does not have contact of the men on the ground, you are just fooling yourself. If any one of you think that there is something among the men on the ground that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze doesn't know, you are fooling yourself. This idea of us building strong men instead of building strong institutions is madness. Is it because you're mentioning Ngozi Orebweze? We are talking about the office of the Prime Minister. It does not matter who stands in that office, whether male, female, rich, poor, small, tall. That office must be protected. Telling me that Ngozi Orebweze doesn't know this, he doesn't know this. You are telling me that the office of the Prime Minister does not know certain things. Why are you people just, I don't know how to describe this kind of ideas and beliefs that some people have. I don't know where you people are getting those ideas from. Somebody who is the COS, somebody who delegates assignment to every single soul that you see there in that cabinet. Go and check the oath they swore. Go and check the contract they signed with the government. They come and tell you, oh, Ngozi Orebweze doesn't know this one, he doesn't know this person, he doesn't know this person, he doesn't know this person. Who told you that? Who told you that? And how can you be believing those lies? If there is anybody that knows things deep than any other person there, it is Dr. Ngozi Orebweze, the COS. Every single assignment, she is present when it's being prepared. That she doesn't speak out because the Prime Minister is there doesn't mean that she doesn't know about it. There is no need for her going into it when the Prime Minister is around. That doesn't mean that she doesn't know about it. She doesn't have to go and begin to sing about it and going around and be competing when the Prime Minister is there. How can anybody come here and begin to insinuate that Dr. Ngozi Orebweze does not know about the people on the ground? And again, how can you be supporting your military to rebel against the government? How can somebody be supporting the military, rebelling against the government? There are certain things I wouldn't say here, no matter how you try to force me to say it, I won't say it. But all I want to tell you that the structure of the military on the ground, that structure on the ground, The person in charge today is part of the person that built the structure. And what you see on the social media is not the way it is. What you are seeing on the social media is not the way it is. The man on the ground does not have a spokesperson on social media. Whoever is pushing that propaganda or blackmail on social media, ignore them, allow them, ignore them. Ignore them. Anyone who is not ready to abide by the change, the door is open. The contract says it. If you are not performing well in your office, you will be relieved of your duty. If you feel you don't want your duty to be relieved from you, you tender your resignation. How can somebody say, I will not work with the office of the Prime Minister, and somebody is here trying to support the person and trying to dance around it? Forget about mentioning name, whether man or woman that is there. We are talking about the office of the Prime Minister. It is functional. It has not stopped working. Mazi Simon Ekpa, who is the Prime Minister, placed somebody there to run the office. Even while he was there are some things that she was still running. How is it so difficult for you people to understand? I think I don't have much to say again. Everything is plain.
Okay, thank you so much. I'm going to allow two people, Udeye James, can you speak before my brother? I'm not taking another person. I've spent over 2 hours here. So before Mr. Erasmus will now maybe take decision, because I'm sure that he is not truly informed about what is going on. I was surprised by your speech today.
I know exactly what is going on. And I stand by what I said.
Oh, well, that is your opinion, and I'm not going to object your opinion. Everybody have their opinion, but I believe that soon you will know the truth. Maybe you are carried away by what you are seeing on social media. So, my brother, James, can you speak? Please make it short.
Yeah, I will make it short. Mr. Rasmond, please, everybody get his own opinion, and we are in the free world. Everyone know what to say. But the most important thing is stand by truth if you see the truth. You can't tell me I will work with the people, I cannot work with the army. No, this is not possible. This is not possible. Because of, if a government don't have army, that is not a government. Government is part of the army. It's army who make the government. You can't tell me I work with you, go and do something about the document, to do this, do that. Army, we decided to work with another people. No, this is cool. We don't have two governments. We have only one government. And they have to ban in that one government. If they want to do coup, they come out to say, okay, now we are taking everything from you people, from their hand of you people. But we don't have a country for now. We still govern from another country. Nigeria is still govern us. We have all the government in Biafra land is from Nigeria. We don't have two. Please, Mr. Rasmus, if we come to air to clear something, you people have to stand by truth.
Okay. Thank you so much. I don't know, Mikel or Sig. Mikel, do you have anything to say? Are you there? Mr. Mikel, are you there? Mr. Mikel, are you there? This will be the last time. So I would like everybody to draw conclusion, because I've stayed here over 2 hours. Mr. Rasmus, my brother, my voice is echoing. So, Mr. Rasmus, do you still want to say something?
Your this thing is echoing. Yeah, the last thing I also want to say is that there's one question that nobody is asking. I asked that question just now, and I said, why do you think that the men on ground requested that the COS should leave the structure of their logistics the way it was. Have you asked them? Because who is wearing shoes is the one that knows where he's pitching them. So did you ask that question? Have you bothered prepared?
They have no right. They have no right to decide wrong. We are talking about the government. This is not a village meeting. We are talking about a government. The government runs it.
So if the government is going to expose them to death, they should accept it, Abi.
What do you mean by government? How do you come to that conclusion? Who told you the government is exposing you to death?
Please, I will end this program. Let one person speak. Mr. Erasmus, you ask a question. Please allow Brigade Media to answer you. Please, let's behave matured. Everybody is talking. How would we listen? Let one person stop. If you people make it another thing, I'm going to end the program. Thank you. Chook Survivor, please, if you are talking, you can talk.
I don't know where he's getting his own conclusion from. Who told you that a government is exposing its own soldier to such risk?
I didn't say the government is exposing them. I'm asking a question.
This is not about Dr. Ngozi Arabesi.
No, it's a question. It's a question. Answer the question. Because the men said they do not want change. So I'm asking you, do you know the reason why they don't want change? Have you bothered to ask? Do you know the borders of security?
I know. Erasmus, listen to me. I am a member of the cabinet. I attend all the meetings. The Akbarawa you are supporting and Nkere, I was there before they came.
I'm not supporting Akbarawa. I'm not supporting Akbarawa.
We are not supposed to be among that cabinet. It was something that happened that made us to be there. Something happened that made us to be in that cabinet. We were not supposed to be there. So whatever information you are seeing there, because somebody has an influence on life, because you are made the Minister of Information, you think you can use it to begin to manipulate things. It doesn't work that way. We are talking about protecting the institution, the government. It is not about Ngozi Arabesi. The office of the Prime Minister is in charge. It decides, and its objective is to protect life and property of the people.
My brother, let's be frank. Do I look like somebody that Akbarawa can influence his speech? Do I look like somebody that Akbarawa or Kere or anybody can influence their speech?
Well, from your line of thought,
the question I'm asking you, do you know why the men or ground do not want a change in their security system, in the architecture?
You are telling me that is compromised. That is exactly what you're telling me.
No, I didn't say that. What I'm asking is a question. I said, have you bothered? It's not by shouting. It's not by shouting. It's a question. Do you know the reason? If the reason why they do not want change in the current structure has to do with
there is no reason.
Do you know? Are you there?
Please. I will end this program now. Honestly speaking, I don't like people behaving immature. Mr. Erasmus, when you ask your question, please you remain muted. Less people are listening.
The Prime Minister was not around, and these people were called to order. They were called. Come and state how things are being done and how things are going. And before they were called, there is a complaint. We are coming. From these same people you are talking, they were complaining. It was because of the problem and because of the complaint. That was why they were summoned. Instead of them to answer the summon, they went and connived with some other group, some other individual, and the individuals come and learn and begin to speak.
You mean somebody like me that can analyze things, that can look at things? Less than 1 week after the arrest of Prime Minister, there were already complaints that is causing someone or suspension of a key man linking the military. You think I'm stupid?
Complaint was there. These complaints were there.
So why didn't the Prime Minister treat the complaint? Why didn't the Prime Minister treat the complaint?
Listen. After 2 days after Mazisa Manapa had a problem, these same people you are talking about, they brought a letter in the cabinet asking that Mazisa Manapa should be overthrown. These same people you are talking about.
I have read the letter you are talking about. There was nothing like overthrow there. Don't think you are talking to a dumb person.
It's okay. Hello, everyone. It's okay.
It was written in that letter that the person who is acting as the Prime Minister should vacate the office hours after Prime Minister is out. Do you think you are talking to a dumb person?
It's okay. It's like this thing is Mr. Erasmus, you have already taken your stand. So this thing we are talking about here, I didn't bargain for this in this program. Let everybody believe in what they think they believe, but at the end of the day, the truth will unveil itself. So I want somebody else to say something, because the way you people are going, I don't understand. We cannot sit down here debating. Mr. Erasmus have already taken his stand and what he believes, and we are in a democratic where everybody can believe. That was how when Mazis and Monepa started, they called him Sabo. They said he did this. Today everybody is praising him. As time goes on, this truth. One thing you cannot cover in this world is the truth. Even if I said I'm not surprised at what Mr. Erasmus said, I wouldn't believe it, because if you can agree with me, if you follow this thing from the start, you can see the truth there. This woman you people are calling Sabo, she was the one that declared Biafra. If she was Sabo, she wouldn't have done it. She would have prevented it. Until now, she's still holding it. But what are you saying? The person I heard you mention, is it by talking on air? Everybody can come on air and did this person you are saying, if you are allowed to vote, that you can vote, can this person handle this? You think it's by on camera talking? This woman we are talking about, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, this is a well-learned person, somebody that can go to any office, speak, they will listen. Somebody that sacrificed, as I am speaking with you right now, she's still in Finland, but majority of them have gone home relaxing. She's still working day and night. In fact, like I said before, I don't want to dispute your opinion, but I am totally disappointed by your speech this night. This is your opinion, but I believe that as time goes on, the truth will unfold itself, because everybody can send anything, and people always believe on what they see on social media. What you are seeing on social media is this not where it is. Like they made a video telling you that the men on ground are eating gari, the men on ground are eating. The real people that are suffering from this, they are still there doing their job. Why the celebrity ones that want to come online to advertise is giving you people what you want. And if you heard this woman on the convention day, she said that these things she's doing had been laid down by Mazi Simon Ekpa. She's not the one that laid this thing. This issue was there when Simon Ekpa was there. Maybe he was waiting for the opportunity that when Biafra is declared, all these things will be carried out. It's unfortunate that it's not here today. Let's keep on waiting.
This is what he wants, because he wants to take them to the declaration. After the declaration, they will dissolve all the cabinet.
Like, I will give you an example. In the church that I worship in Nigeria, I'm a Catholic. Before I came here, during the harvest committee, they will appoint some people to handle the harvest. After that year, this organization will be dissolved. New people will come out.
Yes.
And I believe that this woman, do you think it's this woman that selected these people? These people, you don't know, Simon Ekpa is very, very intelligent. He prepared things in advance. Even these men on ground you people are talking about, there are many. These ones you are seeing are the ones that choose to bring themselves. It's not everybody, it's not one person that is managing all of them. So if you do not know something, don't just jump into it because of the videos, the speech. I can just on my camera because I have followers and just say anything. People will believe me, of course. But me, that is in this social media, I know the things I believe. I know the people I listen. I watch you.
Linda, quick question. So Commander Botuzo, who everybody knows is the overall commander of Biafra Liberation Army, Commander Holy Ghost, who has been the one holding the epicenter of the battle for Biafra in Osu, is no longer relevant in Biafra Army. Is that what you are saying?
Who told you that Holy Ghost is the overall commander? Who told you that? Where did you get it from?
Did you say?
We have exceeded. My time is up. So I thank everybody for.
Who said Holy Ghost?
Linda, let's iron this now. My brother Rasmus.
Okay, are you the overall commander?
Rasmus, please. My brother Rasmus, hold on, please. Let Mazuchuk. Let Mazuchuk flow. Let him flow. Let Mazuchuk flow. Then after that, then you can come in.
See, you people are going to pay me now because I have stayed 2 hours here. Nobody have sent me super chat. My waist is paining me, and I'm here wasting my energy on one thing. I'm just going to stay here for the next 10 minutes. I will off this thing. let one person speak. Let's conclude. Let me go. Nobody is paying me anything here. Please.
Hold on, my sister. I don't like people coming to push lies. Something you have no clue about, don't talk about it. Keep your analysis to yourself. You can only analyze things that you know. We have 40 states in Biafra land. Those 40 states, do you know how the commands in 40 states operate?
Okay.
You don't know. You don't know about it. Did someone ever come up and tell you that Budus is the overall commander? Did you hear him say it anywhere? Those that are in media typing
This is becoming very, very interesting. At the end of the day, what I like is at the end of the day, this record is here to judge everybody. Suddenly now, Butuso is no longer the overall. Yeah, Holy Ghost is no longer relevant.
Please, we have to stop because
no.
So it's okay. Please, if there's anybody that want to say, let's leave this issue. I don't want to discuss about it again. Is anybody, please, Mr. Van Maswell, can you render your last thing, please, under 1 minute? I'm tired. Mr. Can you hear me?
It's like network tracking.
Van Maswell, please, 1 minute, please. Can you summarize in 1 minute?
Yeah. Thank you so much, and may God bless every one of you that has participated in this great discourse. Please, Master Raximus, I would like to tell you this. There are quite a lot of. It's only those people who are close to the fire that knows the kind of ingredient that is used to prepare a particular soup. Like myself, I am not around the fire, around the kitchen. I do not know the ingredients that is used to prepare the soup. And I believe that you too, you are just like me. You are not around the fire or the kitchen to know the ingredients that is used. What we are working with is the informations that they dish out to us. What we will understand is what they give us. That is what, based on that, I am going to speak. I will not speak further than what I do not have any information on. So if they are explaining to you, those that are very close to that fire, when that pot of soup is prepared, they are in the right position to tell us what is going on, and I will work with them. And for me, when you look at where I am coming from, they say vacuum opposes evil or something like that. You see, where there is vacuum, there is something. And I do not know. When you look at that success that you're talking about, they said it's a PA. A personal assistant. What is the job of a personal assistant? It has nothing to do with the office of the Prime Minister. It is a personal assistant to the Prime Minister. The COS sees the daily, the daily activities and the daily running of the government. And if there is anybody that is close to the Prime Minister, is the COS. In hierarchy of command, ministers are there doing their own, taking care of their portfolios. They have their job spelled out for them. So when these people, information like Mazuchuk comes out to tell us what is going on, I am not going to debate him on anything because they are very, very close to the kitchen and they know the kind of a goosey that was used or bono that was used there. But my issue is for someone, the defense minister, I don't know who is the defense minister, to speak to his people on the ground, to stop taking sides. Stop taking sides because you are bearing uniform, a definite uniform, and weapons, granite, and the walking sticks. People's money are used. Just like my Namoche said here, Instead of them to work for 6 hours or 8 hours, they are working 10, 12 hours in order to make sure that your well-being is maintained. And you must be grateful to them. Myself, I have served before. I know what it is to be there, away from your family and everything. I know what you people are going through. But this is the price you have volunteered to pay for the freedom of your own ancestral land and your dignity and self-preservation. Everybody has his or her own part to play in this so that we will get success. Please, my people. And I will tell you, I will reiterate once more that there is nobody that I have spoken to since the time, even when I was in the military, even when I was in the military in the 1990s, 91, 92, I pick interest in this Biafra because of what I read. There is nobody that I have supported that has ever disgraced me. Has never disgraced me. They are always in the path of truth and justice till today. And I believe that this woman that I am also supporting is going to be the same. Please. The only thing we need to do is to support her to make sure that the diplomatic processes are being carried out. Thank you so much, everyone.
Thank you so much, my brother. Chick Survivor, please, do you have anything to say? Please make it short. I've overstayed here.
There's nothing I have to say. There's one point that Maxwell made now when he talked about the defense minister. Some of us seem to forget that we have a defense minister. And today, that defense minister is still there, the Secretary of Defense. And maybe somebody will come and tell me that the defense minister does not know anything about people on the ground. Even if they have grievances, that is the channel to pass. You go through that channel. That is why it is called a government. And there is a structure that is being put in place by Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. That structure that Mazi Simon Ekpa have put in place won't stop somebody from following it. And you want to make the government irrelevant and begin to allocate power to individuals. That is the problem Africa have. We build strong men instead of building strong institutions. For how long will we continue to build strong men? You build strong men, tomorrow they turn you to trash. Tomorrow they use you and clean rag. Tomorrow they turn you to a different thing. Tomorrow they abuse you and throw you into dustbin. Why don't we focus on building institution? Once you build a good institution, it doesn't matter who comes in there. That person will take effect. And the most important question that everybody must ask him or herself before you begin to argue: who were the people who refused to go through the normal channel and they brought this issue to the social media? Every single one of us, you call success. We have always known success as somebody who come online to speak on Twitter when Mazi Simon Ekpa is speaking. It is a certain group of people that came and begin to tell us what his work is on social media. They came to begin to announce on social media, look at what he has been doing outside coming to Twitter to talk. We have now relegated ourselves to a different direction, forgetting that we have a government in place. That government have Minister of Defense. We have everything put in order. If anybody feels that you don't like the person that is running the office of the Prime Minister, which they have signed a contract with, you resign. If you don't resign and the office see that you're not performing, you will be sacked. If you don't want to be sacked, you resign and be patient. When the face you like come, then you come and apply. You might be brought back. It's not a thing of fighting or quarreling. Let's be sincere and fix the fact when we are talking about these issues. Let us focus on building an institution, not a person. It doesn't matter who the person is. If the institution is strong, the person will function. All you need to do is to support that institution, and off we go. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so much, Mr. Erasmus. I don't know. Just a minute.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you, survivor. My prayer is that I want Biafra to come, right? I pray that I am wrong, and I pray that you are right. So let's watch.
Okay, thank you. At this juncture, we have come to the end. I want to thank everyone who participated in this program, even those at the comment section. May God Almighty bless you. If you haven't liked this program, before you leave, like it, share it to any platform you belong. My beloved brother Brigade, you are confusing me with name. Chick Survivor, David Abba Channel, thank you so much for always being here to defend. Even the Bible said it. Even God said it, that if there are no man to praise me, to worship me, I can turn stones to worship me. And that is exactly what you are doing. Everybody seems to be falling apart. Some people went into hiding because they don't want people to say you are supporting this person, you are supporting the other person. They went into hiding. Any day Prime Minister comes up, you will see them. And these are the people that have a very big platform that are supposed to be using it to speak out. All of them, they are hiding. But as about also, I go mine. Okay, I am not supposed to be here today. I'm a woman. I'm supposed to be attending to my family, but because I saw that people who are supposed to be speaking out about which are going to put to bed because they want to remain innocent, they want to be like this, so that when everything clears, they will say, oh, but that is not what makes you to be a man. If you're a man, you cannot stand by your word. You cannot take a decision. You cannot speak out when time I don't want to use the other word. What I call a man is the man that sees something that is not good. You say, this is not good. You stand firm. You take a decision. Not only you will wait. You come here and listen to what this person say. You go there before you can drag your conclusion. So I want us, everybody, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, I'm talking to you right now. I must appreciate you in all your efforts. I want to appreciate you for the fact that you declare Biafra. Any other thing they are saying against you is not my business. You are the one that stood and declared Biafra. If you refuses to declare it that day, today will still be running around for the fact that you stood on your ground to defend Biafra, that you stood on your ground and you are still working according to the laid down rules that Prime Minister have left behind. I appreciate you so much. I will be the last person to come on air and criticize you. If I see you doing the wrong thing, that is only when I will come. But as long as I am concerned right now, you are still working on the path. Just remain focused. Don't be distracted. And to you, everybody out there, depending on whom you are supporting or what you are believing, I love you all. At the end of the day, we all are the same. We are fighting for the same just cause, right? So I love everybody. I have not spoken against anybody, and I would not speak against anybody. And Dr. Ngozi, to you again, as you are carrying us along, if there is any way you can still try to maintain peace. Somebody said, how can you make peace with people who do not want peace? Of course, it's possible. Anyhow you can make peace, please make sure you make it, because all of us are the same. We are the same. All such one day bonine and about Biafra. Yeah, Biafra comprises of 40 states, but Enwarendika Buyanisi. All such why we all are going the same place. Asindi bonine na. Igada bunye uno gaero na Abuja. Will you be there? No. So we are all the same. So let us forget all these things and walk in peace. My brother, you are back.
There is a question I saw on the comment section. That is why I thought to respond to that. There was a question in the comment section, and the person was asking about the account that the Deputy Prime Minister, Dr. Ngozi Orabeze, asked Biafrans to pay money into. And the person is saying that the account is connected to Islamic Bank, connected to this. I want to tell everybody in this platform, that account was brought out by the Prime Minister, Mazi Simon Ekpa himself. That account was posted by Prime Minister himself on his platform. Mazi Simon Ekpa is the one that gave instruction that the new mandate account should be used for this very struggle. It was not Dr. Ngozi Arabueze that established that account on her own. It is not her personal account. If you have any quarrel or fight with that account, please wait patiently. When Mazi Simon Ekpa comes, he is going to come very soon. We might finish this program now and you go to Twitter, you see him. Be patient. If you have any problem with that account that Dr. Ngozi Arabueze, the Deputy Prime Minister, told Biafran to pay money into, wait. It is Mazi Simon Ekpa that have it. Go to his platform, go to the X handle of our Prime Minister Mazi Simon. Scroll down, you are going to see it. I have a screenshot of it, which I use on my program. If any one of you want to have the screenshot of it, I can send it to my beloved sister, Linda, so that you can contact her. She will show you a screenshot of where Mazi Simon Ekpa himself posted it. You will see it date. Then you go and confirm. So when you see all these lies, be careful what you see. Be careful what you believe. Thank you. Thank you, my sister.
Thank you so much, Biafrans. You guys have heard what I said. I have said it all. And let's give her opportunity. All these things, for me, they are just distractions. They are just distractions. This thing always happen. If we should allow the history to repeat itself again, this thing is what happens when Nnamdi Kanu was first kidnapped. And if we do not take time, it's going to happen again. They took over 1 year, staggering somebody before a Prime Minister jumped in from nowhere and bring us to this place. And we were about to enter the promised land. The Pharaoh came again. Now, don't allow yourself to be used. If you know the right thing, money is not everything. I'm telling people, what I prefer in this world is good name and your reputations. When you make, just like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, anywhere you mention Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, people respect him. He's not so wealthy, but that name can bring him that wealth. So whatever you are doing, don't consider what you can get immediately. Somebody will give you how many million, do this, you do it, that money will finish. And once the money finish, your reputation, your name is gone. Try to always build a good reputation. How do you build this? By speaking out the truth. When you see the truth, stand upon the truth. The truth will set you free. Do you know one thing I like about truth is this? Truth do not need lies to cover it up. But if you say one lie, you need million lies to cover it up. So, anywhere in the world you are watching me, when you see the truth, speak it out. When you see something that is not good, condemn it. Because as you hear so don't support evil because this person is my own, because this is the problem I always have with people. I don't have friends because when you tell them the truth, they think, oh, because you are my friend, I need to support you. I cannot support you when you are doing evil because I don't like evil. So thank you so much. Anytime I have time like this, I can come online, we'll talk. Thank you so much.
Oh, we get to us.
Nnamdi. Enjoy this song with me. This music was released by our beloved Biafra brother Sumodu. Sumodu, I shout you out. Biafra, rise and shine. Ona dia o. Nobody. Na na na, ay na na na, eso na na na. Oh, Kennedy. Oh, bateau bien. Oh, Kennedy, unsolvable mathematics. Oh, bateau bien. Yes, so
very great job that Simon Ekpa is doing. Very, absolutely fantastic job that he's doing. You must listen to him and share his videos. Accordingly, very, very important. He is bringing a new dimension to this very awareness that we're making, and you must listen to him. Very, very important.
Goodbye, everyone.